I chose the character of an African-American jazz musician named Clayton. I chose this character because I felt like there were some interesting ways to connect to him emotionally, through his need to support his family and want to be the best. The story goes from a contemplative one to a depressing one with the onset of the Great Depression and the change from a lot of money to a small amount in his family. The prompts chosen are reflective of what my character is experiencing throughout his times. In the midst of a sad, disheartening story, Clayton is able to learn how to deal with mental issues that he encountered from a burden of supporting a large family, which makes him unable to relax. I feel as though the beginning of this story is the most important, as it establishes the accomplishments, downfalls, characters, and obstacles that will be present as the narrative unfolds. And here is the journal. June 18th, 1923. It feels good to breathe in the city air of the streets of New York. I don't go outside often, unless I have to. Most of my time is spent inside practicing set, which is probably why I'm consumed by stress. I can't afford a therapist, and I'm not sure if I could find one who would help me anyways. Colored folks don't get what whites can get in these times, although I feel as it might start getting better soon. Anyways, I try to make myself feel better by talking to my old auntie Eliza, who has a lot of built-up wisdom after living for 79 years. She's made it far, hasn't she? She told me something yesterday that made me start thinking. Clayton, you need to start stepping outside your comfort zone more often. Practicing in the apartment all day, even though it's making you better, isn't helping you with your mental health at all. At her first words, I felt anger. I step out of my comfort zone all the time. A new fill day. It takes me hours to perfect them. Then when I woke up this morning and started my daily practice routine, I understood what she meant. Practicing is all I do because it makes me feel secure, like I'll be able to support my family in their older age the better I get. I don't step out of that comfort zone often. Today I decided to change that. I went outside to the tiny coffee shop with my old leather notebook that I bought and never used. I didn't get anything to eat or drink. I just sat outside and tried to feel everything. The scent of the city air, the sound of a Ford's car tire splashing through the puddle left behind from the midnight storm. It felt, I don't really know how to describe it. All of my senses were heightened, but it's not like it felt good. Maybe it was a feeling of just being alive for once, the sense of feeling. I'm not really sure. Soon enough, the stress of the performance in 5 days came back to haunt me, so I went inside to perfect the 4 counts of the cheese passage that I had at measure 57. I stepped outside of my comfort zone for once and liked it. Maybe I should try more, and I'll start to feel better.